What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today we're going to be talking about a drone company that I'm excited to really talk about. I truly am, and that is going to be RCAT Holdings, ticker symbol RCAT. And they're really doing a lot for drones behind the scenes, and they really added a extremely cool feature at the beginning of 2020 that is really starting to play out and do well for them. So if you're interested in RCAT Holdings, and if you're interested in drones, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. Before we dive into this video and really find out about what RCAT is all about, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's time to find out what this drone company is all about. Now, you guys know I do a lot of videos on drones, and obviously I do a lot of companies that basically push the drone, and their whole objective is for the drone itself. Now, what's unique and awesome about RCAT is, yes, they do have a drone company that is attached to them, and they supply major parts with that company. But the thing is that RCAT really does provide a major service for drones within the actual drone itself. And what I mean by that is, yes, parts, but then you're also talking black box. And many of you are like, well, what's a black box? And so a lot of airplanes, actually all airplanes, are required to have a black box in them. And basically what it does is it tracks their flights. It keeps track of all the analysis. It basically is recording everything that is going on with that flight. And at times it could track, if a plane were to go down. In this case, if a drone were to go down, there's a lot of things and a lot of analytics that can be tracked from this black box. And a lot of the time that is what you want to recover. Now, it's not always just bad in saying an accident could happen. You're tracking a lot of things. And you could effectively increase battery time. You can do a lot of things with these analytics. And so I'm really excited to provide this video on RCAT, because I think companies like this, especially with RCAT being traded over the counter and being able to invest into them, that's what's exciting about this, because this isn't just a typical drone company. And not that I want that to be negative, but I like to be able to invest in other things that are related to drones, and in this case, that is RCAT. I'll dive into this just a little bit more because I think it's going to be extremely significant as more and more drones begin to enter the airspace. And so you got to think about all the major companies that are really starting or are looking to enter into, obviously, the drone sector. And then at that point, we'll be pushing drones into the sky. So you got major e-commerces like Amazon. At some point, Walmart will be doing that. UPS, I'm sure FedEx will be dealing with that. You got Google. I mean, the list is endless, and with this sector really kind of just bursting on the scene, and it will be erupting, a lot more companies will begin to follow after that. So, driving the analytical aspect of tracking those drones, and having major companies having a slew of them. I mean, you're talking a massive amounts of drones being able to do these deliveries. And so you're going to want to track and be able to analytically analyze what is going on with those drones. How can I efficiently not only increase the flight time, the ability, the batteries, everything like that? That's what's going to be very significant about RCAT, and that is what is really cool and what they can provide as a service. So what I'm going to do is really kind of dive in, provide you some of their perspective, what the business is really kind of entailing, and then I'm going to dive off and talk about some of the acquisitions they've made and really where this company could be heading in the future. It's exciting for sure. So let's dive in there. So the very first thing that they talk about is a problem. And, obviously I've kind of hit on a lot of that problem, but that's what they focus on. And that's why I think it's very significant, why I want to hit on it first. So it says regulators do not have tools to track or review flight data. Insurance companies need data to insure drones. Pilots need an easy-to-use system to become compliant with regulators, and fleet managers needs easy-to-use analytics platform to improve fleet performance. So every single one of those points that they hit on, I think, is somewhat of a problem, but obviously with RCAT, you're going to be able to solve that problem, and that's why it's cool. So the solution, RCAT's simple and secure blockchain-based black box storage. analytics and services can provide answers. We integrate several separate systems into one easy-to-use platform. We make drones accountable and the skies a safer place. So all that information is housed within RedCat's service, and it's pushed in, like I said, to one easy platform. And what it does is then it creates a safer environment. And you guys know I've done a ton of videos on drones and a ton of videos on drone companies. And the biggest thing that I always hit on is safety. And again, they're making accountability and creating a safe environment. And so I think that's what's unique too, is obviously as more people become more acquainted with drones, they become more acceptable of drones. That's where safety becomes the biggest thing. And I think a lot of the time that's the biggest concern, is how safe are they going to be? Are drones going to go rogue? Are they going to do damage? Are they going to damage my package? Are they going to get lost? Things like that. I think the more and more drones show consistency, more businesses show consistency, that's where the acceptability of drones will be. And that is why this company is a major piece when it comes to that, because they will hold them accountable. They will be able to track all those analytics with that black box. Or, did my drone go down here? And what caused it to potentially go down here? Did it malfunction? All that stuff. That's what is very cool about this black box, and what's really cool about the service that RedCat provides. So the black box that will be going into drones that is provided by RedCat is actually going to be called the drone box. So we're going to kind of break this down just a little bit and understand what the drone box entails. So it says all the data in one place. RedCat's easy-to-use flight log system keeps you compliant with regulators and helps track important maintenance information for your drone fleet. I think that is very important, and that is a major piece for me. The more and more people that start to enter into the drone sector, the bigger businesses that really start to enter into the sector aren't going to enter with just a small amount of drones. They're going to be coming in a force, in a drove, in a fleet of obviously drones. And when that comes, maintenance is going to be required, and there's going to be a lot of things that are going to go into service these drones. Now, with that being said, that's where RedCat provides a massive service. You're going to be able to keep track of when they need maintenance, when they need service. And that's just one awesome ability of this package deal that RedCat offers. So continuing on, it says AI-powered flight analysis. Get access to quick overview of your drone fleet, or get all the details in-depth AI analysis. I really think that's awesome. I think the ability to, like I said, just be able to track and keep really good, facts and stats on your drones as a fleet. You can't ask for more than that. I really wanted to provide some information on the CEO of RedCat, Jeff Thompson. I'm excited to provide this to you guys because I think Jeff honestly cares deeply about RedCat, the success of RedCat, and really the acquisitions that they've made. Anytime I've heard him talk about the company, it truly has made me excited and really wanted me to do a video even more. And so what I'm going to do is provide a little bit information on him. And so Thompson is a serial tech entrepreneur with a long track record of founding and leading companies from the startup phase to successful exits and IPOs. And so right there, that tells you his deep history with leading and really getting companies to success. And you'd like to hear that, you really do. With an ongoing passion for innovative technology, he most recently founded RedCat, the company at the forefront of providing solutions for the rapidly growing commercial and recreational drone industries. And I do agree with that. I think this is obviously something that is really coming quick to the forefront of not only just package delivery, but really kind of just an overall just sector as a whole. Drones provide such a massive service, and they can do so many different things. I've talked about it on numerous occasions. Obviously, you got security, you got surveillance, you got surveying, you got just basically analysis. I've seen drones that have flamethrowers attached to them that are taking hornets out of trees. I've seen drones that have dropped rock salt on driveways where obviously snow has been a major, ongoing winter problem. And so drones have a capability of doing a slew of different things, an array of different things. It's awesome to see. And I think that what makes me excited about this is obviously they're doing a lot of things on the insides of the drones. They're providing a service on the inside. And I truly am excited about how Jeff Thompson takes this company moving forward into 2021 and beyond. So about roughly 1 year ago, Red Cat made a monster acquisition, and really it's a big piece to the puzzle and really pushed just them again to another step. It's exciting to see companies do this, and this truly is going to add just another major piece to Red Cat's vision and really assist in what they're doing. Now, obviously, that has been going on for about a year now, and it's cool to see the steps that they have taken. They have obviously added again yet another piece of that transaction, and we'll talk about all that. So let's dive right into this. Red Cat Holdings, over-the-counter RCAT, a leading provider of distributed data storage, analytics, and services for drone industry, today announced that it entered into an agreement to acquire Rotor Riot in a stock and cash transaction. The company's expected deal to close in mid-January, so obviously, like I said, roughly about 1 year ago. We believe this deal is another significant milestone in our strategy to fuel rapid growth, said Jeff Thompson, CEO of Red Cat. Rotor Riot is not only a leading provider of FPV and drone racing hardware, but the company is also a trusted resource and deeply embedded in the global FPV community. Combining our companies will further align our SaaS platform and data capabilities with cutting-edge hardware available today and provide a solid foundation for us to develop and engineer new and exciting technologies for both the drone hobby lifestyle and the commercial industry. And they really are involved heavily into the hobby lifestyle. They really get involved with obviously drone racing and freestyle drones flying, and it's really cool. So Rotor Riot actually has a pretty in-depth YouTube channel, and it is some amazing stuff. Really, the capabilities of what drones are able to do, and really the person flying the drone. I mean, it's unbelievable to see. So you should go swing on over and check out that YouTube channel. Again, that's Rotor Riot. Rotor Riot's revenue grew approximately 44% year over year from 2018 to 2019 to approximately $2.6 million. This transaction will provide the resources and combined expertise to drive further growth for both companies. Red Cat will continue to build and accelerate its drone black box and SaaS business and utilize its existing data analytics platform to develop a robust customer support system for Rotor Riot. As part of the deal, Chad Kapper will continue as Rotor Riot's CEO. We have unwavering confidence in the Rotor Riot team to continue building their brand, loyal community, and market-leading products under the steadfast leadership of Chad Kapper and Drew Camden, added Thompson. Rotor Riot was started from the ground up to be a premier source for FPV freestyle drone content and products for the hobby and sports, said Chad Kapper, CEO in Rotor Riot. We've built a large online subscriber base, and our goal is to continue to educate, entertain, and inspire the FPV community. So, obviously, like I said, they have a massive YouTube channel, and really, it's pretty cool to see. So you should swing on over there, dive in, take a look, see what you think. So in October, obviously, Red Cat went out and did another acquisition, and so we're going to dive into that. And then this one, again, only added to revenue and only added another major piece in the growth of where they're going. So let's swing on over here. Today, Red Cat announced the signing of a definitive agreement to acquire Fat Shark Holdings, the market leader in FPV headsets. The transaction, subject to customary conditions, is expected to close on or before November 1st, 2020. And what we're going to do is, after I read you this article, we're going to dive in and really see how this has benefited this company, because it's done some good things. So, founded in 2007, Fat Shark is the leading provider of headsets and goggles for professional racers and drone pilots with an estimated market of 85%. Fat Shark is presently generating approximately $7 million in annual revenues, which will significantly increase to the revenue base of the combined companies. This transaction follows the company's acquisition in January 20 of Rotor Riot, a leading provider of the FPV and drone racing hardware. So again, adding to that is only just expanding the revenues and really expanding the growth of the company. Our expected acquisition of Fat Shark strengthens our position by providing direct access to premier FPV technology favored by professional racers and drone enthusiasts alike. The combination not only provides a fully integrated supply chain, but adds design and development capabilities, as well as international manufacturing and distribution. Greg French and Alan Evans bring world-renowned skills and decades of experience to our team. Fat Shark's existing digital platform and innovation also provides a valuable roadmap to fuel our future growth and our expansion into the enterprise drone market, stated Jeff Thompson, CEO of Red Cat. Importantly, it positions us to continue to develop and introduce innovative products and solutions as commercial applications or drone technology expand in the coming years. And like I said, that really did add a major piece, and we're going to dive into that next. Literally 2 weeks ago, an article dropped on Fat Shark's goggles and how it pushed, obviously, Red Cat's revenue to record highs. So we're going to dive right into that, because obviously that was a major acquisition and really boosted the company in the proper and positive way. So swinging on over here, it says Red Cat, a leading brand in the drone industry, announced that its wholly owned subsidiary Fat Shark, the market leader in FPV first-person view goggles, has received strong order growth in anticipation of the launch of its digital goggles. Fat Shark's new product, the Shark Bite line, drove orders which totaled more than $1 million in November, representing a 53% year-over-year increase. It says, we are extremely pleased with the strong demand with our new Shark Bite line, said Greg French, founder and chief technology officer of Fat Shark. We pride ourselves in developing and delivering world-class solutions for rapidly growing drone industry, and will continue to strive to create new innovations that drive long-term growth. Greg and his team continue to leverage their fully integrated supply chain, experience, international manufacturing and sourcing capabilities, as well as design and development resources to bring innovation to the drone industry, noted Jeff Thompson, CEO of Red Cat Holdings. Fat Shark has been a tremendous addition to Red Cat's portfolio of drone-focused companies, and I believe that Fat Shark, a U.S.-owned company, will be an important drone technology, filling the gap caused by the DJI ban. Very interesting, and really why I wanted to provide this piece of information to you. Obviously, we are aware that DJI was placed on the said blacklist, placed on the entity list. And so really what that's going to cause is for companies to start to reach out to American companies, to manufacturers of American-made products. And so this could be a route at which a company looks. You know, I'm excited for this company. Obviously, they are still really kind of coming up. They are traded over the counter, and it's just exciting to see yet again another company entering into this monster sector that is really going to be pushing to the forefront in 2021. We're seeing it already with the likes of Ag Eagle. We're seeing it already with the likes of many other companies, ALPP. I mean, you're talking about a ton. Workhorse is pushing their Horsefly. There truly are a lot of companies that are really pushing in this sector. We didn't even mention some of the heavy hitters like Amazon. Obviously, Google has their drones coming out. UPS has been working on drones for a while. So you really have some monster companies that have taken on some major roles in this sector who are really pushing to get the FAA's, 135, and there's a ton of companies out there going for other routes. It's just amazing to see. I'm excited. I truly am for this company. And now we have come to my favorite part of any video, and that is chart breaking down time. So let's swing on over here and see what Red Cat RCAT is all about. So it opened Friday at $2.87. It got as high as $3.07. Its low was $2.27. Its volume was 39.99 thousand. Market cap currently is 58.85 million. 52-week high is $3.30. 52-week low is $2 even. And its average volume is roughly about 51,000, maybe a little bit more than that. So it did close at $2.84 on Friday. That was up up 3.27%. Now we're looking at a 1 month chart, and obviously this thing is going up and down all over the place. At some point I do expect it to really kind of gain some traction. Obviously this is traded over the counter, but I think the more and more drones become very relevant, they become, obviously the sector as a whole becomes, entering into a monster space, and a lot more people become aware of what drones are doing. I think this company will start to settle off, and we'll start to see a little bit more consistency, and I'm excited for that. I am invested into this company, and I'm going to keep adding to my position because I do like everything that this company is providing. I like the aspects of being able to provide a service that really tracks the analytics of drones for major businesses that are going to be using drones. And obviously they're going to be able to provide a black box to a lot of these companies that are going to be relying on drones to deliver a lot of packages or doing a lot of services with drones. So I really like everything around this company that is involved with that. I do like the addition of obviously Rotor Riot. I do really like the acquisition of you know, all that in what that entails. Obviously, you're talking about drone racing, which is an extremely cool thing to see. If you haven't seen it, I'm telling you, go check it out. And then obviously everything else that goes with Fat Sharks, and so this company is going to be moving in the right direction. I think once they continue to do a lot more, it would be nice to see them at some point push towards the NASDAQ and be added to the NASDAQ. But I understand that they have a lot that they need to get accomplished in order for that to happen. So I really did want to provide all of this information to you guys because I'm excited that this drone company is traded on the stock market. I really appreciate you swinging by and checking out this video on RCAT. I can assure you this will not be the last video on this company, and as they continue to grow and continue to expand, it's going to be awesome to really provide and keep updates on this company. I do want to remind you guys, I am not a financial advisor, and anything I say in this video is for pure entertainment purposes only. That's exactly what I'm here to do, is entertain, and you guys know how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoyed the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, have a good day.